Hello, today we're looking at mixed numbers. Now this is going to be split into two sections. The first one looking at addition and subtraction of mixed numbers. Just to recap, a mixed number is where you have a whole part and then a fraction. Okay, so the other one I'm going to look at is 1 3/5. Okay, so these are the two numbers that I'm going to look at first of all. So we've got 3 whole and a quarter, 2 whole and 3/5. Now, when we are adding and subtracting, the first questions we always have to ask are the denominators the same? And this is always the same question. If it is, yes, you can add and subtract. If it's not, then we need to do something about it. As you can clearly see, these two denominators are not the same. And for this first example, I am going to add them. So the first thing we need to do is convert these denominators. So the 3 stays the same for now. 4 times 5 is 20, 5 times 1 is 5, plus the 2 stays the same. 5 times 4 is 20, 4 times 3 is 12. So these two expressions are mathematically equivalent. Now, because these are mixed numbers, the next thing you should do is convert these into vulgar or improper fractions. That way it means that you can do the addition and subtraction easily, and then you can convert it back at the end. So there are 3 wholes and there are 5 20ths. So it means we want to do 3 times 20 plus 5, and that is all over the 20, plus 2 times 20 plus 12 all over the 20. 3 times 20 is 60, plus 5 is 65. 2 times 20 is 40, plus 12 is 52, all over 20. So to recap, first question is always the same when adding and subtracting fractions. Are the denominators the same? Yes, they are. Good, carry on. So we can go straight down to the conversion step. In my example, they're not. So I've converted the denominators first to a common denominator, then I convert the mixed number into vulgar fractions. Once that's done, you can do your additional subtraction as normal. So 65 plus 52 gives us 117. Oops, done that wrong. Start again, Mrs. P. 117 over 20. This is an acceptable answer. It is a correct answer, but it is not the complete answer. The complete answer, you need to convert it back into a mixed number. Do I know how many 20s are 117? Not off the top of my head, so I'm going to do a jotting. 20s into 117, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So there's 5, remainder 17. 5 and 17 over 20. Okay, second example I'm going to do over here. I'm going to take the same two numbers just purely for speed. 3 1/4, but this time I'm going to detract it, subtract it. Again, first question I ask is always the same. Are the denominators the same? No, they're not, so I know that I need to convert it, and I've already done that, so I can just go straight ahead. Again, once I've got the denominators the same, I then convert it into a vulgar fraction. There, oh, it's not add, it is subtract, and then I just need to actually do the subtraction. 65 minus 52. Again, different ways you can do that. I'm just going to do a quick jotting to help me. 65 minus 52, 13. 13 out of 20. As ever, have a go at the following two, pause the video and then check back in. So, your two questions are question A, 5 2/3 plus 6 1/5, and B, 7 3/8 minus 4 2/5. Pause the video, work through the questions, then check back in. As always, what is the first question we ask? Are the denominators the same? No, they're not. So I'm going to change the denominators first. 5. 3 times 5 is 15. There are 3 5s in 15, so that is 10 over 15 plus 6, again over 15. 5 times 3 is 15, so 1 times 3 is 3/15. Got to this stage here. Now, you can do the conversion. Okay? Here. So, 5 times 15, 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 85 over 15 plus 15 times 6, 15, 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90, 93. Add them up. Again, I can't do that off the top of my head, so I'm going to do a jotting. Again, I don't know how many 15s go into that, so again, I'm going to do a jotting. 1, 2, 11, 13, 15s. Now, back up at this stage here, you may see a link from here to here. If you do, take that shortcut. If you can't see it, go through the longer step-by-step method. Okay, and B, same principle again. Are the denominators the same? No, they're not. Right, let's convert those first of all. 7 and 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 5 is 40, so 3 times 5 is 15, minus 4. 5 times 8 is 40. 5 times 8, therefore it is 2 times 8 is 16. Like before, convert them. Oops, pause that. Like before, convert them. 7 times 40 again. Don't know off the top of my head, but I can work it out. 295 over 40. Minus 4 times 40, well that's 160, therefore 176 over 40. We know our answer is going to be over 40. Again, I don't know this off the top of my head. 295 minus 176. 119 over 40. Convert it. Again, I do not know how many 40s there are in 119 off the top of my head. 40, 80, 120. Well, that's too high. Back one is 80, so there are 2. Remainder 39, 2 and 39 40ths.